Hi, I'm Aaron Brinsenhoff, and I'm the Content Marketing Director here at BURG+CO Marketing. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 content marketing tips that can help take your healthcare brand to the next level of success. So let's get into those tips. The first content marketing tip that can help your healthcare brand to achieve that next level of success is maintain a consistent brand voice. So, what do we mean by brand voice? Well, brand voice is the distinct personality that your brand cultivates in its communications, all of its communications. So, not just content, but in the press releases you put out, which is still content, but all the different types of content you create. So, it's not just like things that people see, it's email communications within your practice. All of those types of things fall into brand voice. Okay. Now, your brand voice is designed to portray you in a certain way, especially when you're trying to reach potential patients. And your brand voice includes everything from the words you use to describe the concepts that you're discussing in your content to the tone you use to talk about it. Okay. And ensuring that your brand voice is consistent across all of the content that you're creating helps you build trust with people who are seeking the healthcare services that you offer. Okay. So what happens when people detect inconsistency in your brand's voice? They are instantly suspicious, and that makes it so much harder to get them to a place where they're comfortable allowing you to become a partner in their healthcare journey. In essence, you could have people talking about your brand like they're the next BP or new Coke and moving on to your competitors. And that's not really the kind of attention that you want. The second content marketing tip that can help elevate your healthcare brand to the next level of success is to collaborate with experts in your healthcare niche. Every industry, niche, sector, whatever you want to say, has experts that people already trust. Now, ideally, your brand would be one of those experts already, but if it's not, you should consider creating some content with a person or brand who is already considered to be an expert in the niche that you occupy. Okay. Creating that content with an expert collaborator allows you to demonstrate that you and the expert have similar philosophies, values, expertise, and more, which helps transfer some of the trust that the expert's audience has for them to your brand. Such content can also act as a stamp of approval from the collaborator and help increase people's trust in your brand even more. Additionally, working with collaborators introduces your brand to the collaborators' wider audience and may lead them to engage with your brand too. May even encourage other influential voices in your healthcare sector or niche to reach out to you with collaboration requests. So this has sort of become a self-fulfilling way to continually build your audience and find new people for you to help. Okay. And the bottom line of this particular tip is that being introduced to a wider audience through your collaboration with an expert in your healthcare niche and getting that approval from those influential healthcare industry voices can help bring more people to your site who already trust your brand and who are more likely to be comfortable partnering with you in their healthcare journey already, taking a lot of the work off of your plate. All right, so then the third content marketing tip that can definitely boost your healthcare brand to next level success is consider updating some of your content. Now, that doesn't sound like a next level tip, but bear with me, it actually can be very powerful for you. So, every brand has created content that either doesn't perform well, or has content that used to perform well but really doesn't now because it's outdated, and people have moved on to other things. Um, You might think, okay, well, those pieces of content are just toast and we should just throw them out, right? Well, sometimes that may be true, but other times those pieces of content are actually an opportunity to spend a little bit of effort, make some tweaks, and get a valuable piece of content back to your audience. Okay, it, so let's just look at it this way. It may be more cost effective for you to determine what would make that content more valuable to your audience. So that older content or that content that didn't work the first time you put it out, figure out what's actually going to help make that valuable to the audience you're trying to reach. Update that content with whatever you need to put into it to make it more valuable to the people you're trying to reach. That might include different images, different links, new statistics, new research, all those different kinds of things. Why are you going to do that? Well, a lot of times because you already have a lot of that information from the first time you looked at this stuff, maybe you decided not to put this thing in and go with this thing, and now you say a statistic. I decided to put this statistic in, but people aren't responding to that. So let me try this one because it seems like people are responding to that in other people's content that write a similar type of content to what we're putting out. So you already have that information. It's typically going to take you less effort to make those changes that you need to make that original version more valuable. And it also doesn't just throw away all that effort that you put into creating that original version. So once your updated content is posted, you definitely still want to track it the way you hopefully do all of your content. And if you got that update mix right, what you should see is that your potential patients are engaging with that content now, and they're using that piece of content as a springboard to take that next step to becoming a patient with you and making you a partner in their healthcare journey. All right, so I hope that you find these 3 content marketing tips useful, that you'll incorporate them into your content marketing strategy, and that they help your healthcare brand meet its goals and move up to the next level of success where you can help even more people with their healthcare challenges. If you're looking for more content marketing tips that can benefit your healthcare brand, please check out the blog linked in the description. And if you'd like to find out how BURG+CO marketing can help you put high quality content marketing to work for your healthcare brand, please click the contact us link in the description. Thanks for checking out our video, and I wish you productive content marketing.